Hey everyone, it's a sad day in the horror movie world, obviously. If you're a horror fan, you know that Wes Craven lost his battle with brain cancer yesterday. He's iconic in my book as far as movies and things like that. Producing, directing, writing, acting, all of those things. Growing up in the 80s and 90s, I mean, he was a big part of my childhood because he was very much at the forefront, like Freddy Krueger and all those iconic things he created. And then in the 90s was Scream. And just thought I would do a tribute video and show off some of the movies of his that he directed. Obviously, I know he didn't direct this, but I just wanted to show it because it's a great documentary if you've never seen it. But I thought I'd just go through my movies and kind of talk about them, the ones that I own of his. And I have seen all of them, and they're all great. And there's not many that I don't like. There's some that I realized that I needed in my collection, going through my movies and looking for stuff that he directed. But I was just going to stick with movies that he directed this time. So to start off, I mean, everybody knows about Scream. So here is the 5-film set of Scream, which includes 1, 2, and 3. And then I have Scream 4 separately. So there's Scream 4, and I actually, a lot of people I know don't like some of the movies. I enjoy all of them. I think they're all a lot of fun. The first one and probably Scream 4 being my favorites, but I definitely like 2 and 3 as well. They just have a lot of nostalgia for my high school years and things like that. So just good movies, a lot of fun. If you appreciate horror films, all the in jokes and everything in there are a lot of fun for horror fans. But kind of reinvented, started a new genre with these, and they're great. And they look great on Blu-ray too. So if you don't have those, definitely check them out. Next one, this one just came out recently on Blu-ray, and it's the Scream Factory edition of People Under the Stairs, which I always thought, first time I saw it, I just thought it was a bizarre movie, and then I really grew to love it. And you can see it's got a lot of special features there and awesome image there on the back. But it's a lot of fun. Really enjoy this movie. It's got the reverse artwork. If I can, I always shake my camera when I do this, but reverse artwork on the Scream Factory releases is always great. And then go ahead and open it up. Really cool reverse cover art there as well. So, but love People Under the Stairs. Like I said, it kind of grew on me. It's not that I didn't like it initially, but it was just the fact that it was just a little weird at first when I watched it. I was younger. So Swamp Thing, I'm a huge comic book fan, as some of you know. And I thought he did a great job directing Swamp Thing. I really actually enjoy this movie. It's a lot of fun. And then you can kind of see Scream Factory edition. There's some special features, not as many as some of the other Scream Factory, but I'm so glad that they released this as well. And then it's the 2-disc set in there. Just awesome artwork on those discs. But Swamp Thing, really fun movie if you've never seen it. Pick up the Scream Factory edition. It's actually pretty inexpensive. You can usually get it for like $15 or so. This one, this 4-film horror pack, I picked out for Deadly Friend, which was a movie that he directed. And if you haven't seen Deadly Friend, it's really good. I haven't watched it in a while. I'll probably revisit it just for Wes Craven's sake. So, but Deadly Friend, I'd love to have a standalone edition of it, but I just have it in that horror pack. And his first film, the iconic Last House on the Left. This is the DVD version. I keep some of my movies in these sleeves, so with the artwork, but just for space sake. But the unrated Last House on the Left, great film, disturbing, unsettling. Probably will give this another watch again soon. Haven't watched it in a long time. Here is I have The Hills That Have Eyes. I collect PSP UMD movies, which I have a video on here that shows some of them. I need to do an update, but I just enjoy this format. But I have The Hills Have Eyes in a UMD for PSP, and you can see on the back there as well. This is an awesome movie. I enjoyed the remakes as well. I know he produced them and co-wrote, I believe, but they're really good. But I was just going to stick with his again, his directorial features on this one. But Serpent and the Rainbow, I've been holding out for like a Scream Factory edition. I just have it on this pack here. There it is. But I really enjoy this movie. I'm actually a big fan of Bill Pullman, so I love that he's in this movie, and it's just good. It's cool. Really like it. So, Serpent and the Rainbow. Hopefully I'll get that Scream Factory when it comes out. And, of course, Nightmare on Elm Street. Kind of saved the best for last. I mean, I've got a couple more DVDs to show, but I've always kept this box set that I've had for a long time. I just love it. I love the way the DVDs, and snapper cases are always nostalgic to me. I just really like them, and the fact that it comes with a really cool booklet, so you can usually pick this up used for really inexpensive, and I highly recommend you do because it's a great set. It comes with this as well. It's got like this encyclopedia that's really cool on DVD. And just awesome release. I wish that they treated Blu-rays more like this, especially when it comes to Nightmare on Elm Street, because obviously there's your Blu-ray set. Really disappointed. I mean, you can look at the Halloween set, which I have up there in my Scream Factories at the top, but it was huge and awesome, and would love that kind of treatment for Nightmare on Elm Street as well. That's why that DVD version is so good that I just showed, but still great to have them on Blu-ray. There are some special features and things like that, so I enjoy having that, and great. Gonna have to revisit some of these soon. And lastly, and like I said, there's a lot of movies I need in my collection, but last one I have is the Scream Factory release of Deadly Blessing, which I just watched for the first time probably about a month ago, and really enjoyed this movie. Thought it was cool. See, it's got Michael Berryman there, but just really cool film, cultish, and you know, if you've seen it, I'm sure you like it, but I enjoyed it very much. You know, I'm a Christian, and you know, a lot of times I get upset if they you know, and I know Christians can portray themselves badly in society, and the media can, and things like that. I can tell you, I'm not like that. I'm a very non-judgmental person, a loving person, caring person about other people. And, you know, a lot of times cult-type movies just make fun of Christians and stuff like that. This did not do that. It treated it very well. So, anyway, that was just a side note, anybody who cares. But Deadly Blessing, great movie. And I'll just end on that note. Again, rip Wes Craven. You're a master of horror, and love your movies. The great thing about him is not only were you a great director, you're a great writer too. The stuff in your brain. People like that amaze me, because like George Lucas, you know, Peter Jackson, people who can create whole worlds in their head, you know, and characters and things like that. And Wes Craven was really a master of that. And a movie I don't have that I need is Red Eye. I love that movie. It was a little bit, you know, different, more of a action thriller type film, and he could, you know, do all things. He you know, did whatever the movie with Meryl Streep is, Something in the Heart, where you know, she was actually nominated for an Oscar, which was totally not his cup of tea, or what we were used to anyway. But Wes Craven, rest in peace, and hope everybody enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like, and please subscribe if you haven't, and also let me know what Wes Craven movies are your favorites and what's in your collection. Thanks, everybody. Have a great week.